Pokemon Ranger! I choose you!
What's up everybody, it's your Pokemon Ranger Boy here, and since we haven't got any news regarding the new Pokemon Sun and Moon games, I decided to do this video instead of making videos about how we haven't got anything, which actually doesn't make any sense, but some PokeTubers still are doing it to get views, which in my opinion is really scummy. So that's why I present you my top 5 reasons to like Pokemon Black and White. Oh, you mean the games? They were awesome! No. I'm not talking about the games. I'm actually talking about the anime! Hooray! Whoa, guys, calm down. Is the anime really that bad? Okay guys, I can understand you at some degree. Black and White was really stupid in many aspects, and I guess this can be discussed in another video. But in my opinion, there were still some really good things about Black and White, and I thought why not sharing my favorite things about Black and White anime with you guys. I overall really enjoyed the anime despite some shenanigans. So that's why I will present you my 5 favorite things in the Black and White anime, which made this anime worth watching. At number 5, we have Bianca. Okay guys, we can all agree at some point that the rivals of Black and White were by far the worst rivals of all time. They had zero development and randomly always appeared when a tournament was coming up, and some of them were just plain annoying, like for example Cameron, Stefan, or fuck that guy, Trip, etc. But there was one rival of Ash I always enjoyed the most, and that was Bianca. First of all, I liked her character, especially her clumsiness, which made her really outstanding when it comes to rivals. But although she's really clumsy, I still like Bianca, cause besides the clumsiness she really was a good rival, with decent character development, and she also had a decent Pokemon team. I also really enjoyed this pushing Ash into the water joke, but even without that I always enjoyed looking forward for Bianca every time the anime obviously decided to push another rival-based episode into my throat, and I just wished she had more screen time. But overall I can say with full confidence that Bianca was the best Black and White rival, period. At number 4 we have Team Rocket. Most seasons of the Pokemon anime are showing Team Rocket as the guys who obsessively trying to capture Pikachu without any decent plan or professionalism. But in Black and White, in my opinion, Team Rocket shines the most, cause here you could see that they were able to work as real professional bad guys and secret agents, and I loved how they pushed their obsession about Pikachu aside to accomplish their missions. But unfortunately, later on they started to chase after Pikachu again, and I really hope that maybe someday we will see those intelligent and professional Team Rocket from Black and White again, cause they were the best Team Rocket I ever have seen. At our number 3 spot we have Iris. Many people didn't even try to watch Black and White cause of many reasons, and one of them was Iris. Not only when it comes to the appearance, but also when it comes to the character, which for many people was so different compared to Misty, May and Dawn. But that in my opinion is exactly the reason why she's so unique. She's not a typical beauty queen or Ash tsundere, but she has her own mind, is wild, energetic, sometimes stubborn, and also resembles Ash in many ways. And I think that I don't have to mention that compared to all female protagonists, she is the best Pokemon battler. And in the Black and White games she even is the champ, and my god, she was a strong one. But besides all that, she still isn't appreciated at all, cause her appearance and her character didn't really appeal to most of the viewers. And maybe it's also cause of this.
You act like a little kid. You are a little kid. What a kid. Heck yeah!
I gotta say, I really had to get used to Iris myself. But after watching the series I realized all the points I mentioned, and that's why Iris is so unique and so important to me, not only for Black and White but also for the series in general. She represented a new fresh breath of air into the almost dying anime, and I'm so thankful for Black and White and for Iris to be introduced into the Poke Anime universe. At number 2 we have Silent. Many of my subs know that Silent is definitely one of my absolute fave characters when it comes to Pokemon in general, and in my opinion he really deserves this. My first impression about Silent when I first saw him was that he is the typical gym leader who's a little bit arrogant towards trainers who haven't trained their Pokemon properly. But after Ash has shown him otherwise by just being Ash and using ridiculous and unpredictable battle strategies, this was the point where I liked Silent. After that you could see how Silent is so unique compared to all companions. He might be a comedic relief, but he shows this comedy in so many ways, and not like for example Brock by making that fall in love with girls joke over and over again. And I have nothing against Brock, I actually really love Brock, but that joke really was getting old sometimes and was also really getting annoying. Not only that, he proves from time to time that he's a really skilled battler and deserves his right to call himself a gym leader. For example, he was really angry at Skylar's attitude towards her gym duties. He also defeated both Bianca and Professor Juniper during a double battle, and after his partner Ash has been defeated by them, and even defeated Trip before Ash finally accomplished that. And he did it with ease. But what I especially really like about Silent is his goal, to be the best Pokemon connoisseur. And the goal of every connoisseur is to analyze and improve the bond between a trainer and their Pokemon. And in my opinion, this goal is absolutely beautiful. So in the end I can say that Silent alone in his entirety is worth checking out Black and White. When it comes to the number 1 spot, I gotta say that my number 1 is a little bit biased and not really based on logic like all the other choices on this list, but I really had no other choice but to put it at number 1, cause it's this and all the reasons before why I not only watched but also enjoyed Black and White, and that number 1 choice is Oshawott. My god, seriously, this Pokemon is my fave Pokemon of all time. Just look at this Pokemon. First of all, its appearance is just so adorable. Look at it, and look how tiny it is. Every time I realize that, I always want to hug my Oshawott plush more and more. And its character is so cute and so hilarious at the same time. I love those adorable moments, for example when it wanted to join Ash, or when it finally learned Aqua Jet but couldn't control it because he couldn't open his eyes while being underwater. That's so ridiculous. A water Pokemon who can't open his eyes while being underwater, but still so cute. And those moments when it got angry at its Skullchop. Priceless. I enjoy Oshawott or Mijumaru, which I prefer as a name, every time I watch Black and White, and something which makes me doing this is worth checking out. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed my favorite things about Black and White. I really hope you can understand my reasoning for this, and I also really hope that with the help of this video you can appreciate and love Black and White more than before, and if it did, I'm really happy as well. So thanks for watching guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!